Mabuhay ug madayaw. Thank you so much for having me, Sir Carlos.
Hello po sa lahat ng viewers. Si Sir Carlo, mabuhay og madaya.
One of the purpose of the human life is to serve.
I couldn't say no, so now I'm here.
It really wasn't in the cards for me to join a pageant. You know what? I'm already 25. Yes, of course. I have so many memories there. Of course.
So why?
Tapos nag-interview pag kasama ko nga, wow, basta sikat kayo ni sila nga media dadto.
You're always solo flight and I cannot imagine doing those things, no? You're so doing those things.
Mayong adlaw, mabuhay o madayaw gikan sa dakbayan sa Dabaw. And we are here once again for another edition of our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview here on the Kadangpan Digital Facebook page, YouTube channel, and the Kadangpan Digital Network Facebook page. Of course, let's not wait for her because she's already here. She is currently a student of Jose Maria College Foundation Incorporated College of Law, chemical engineer, the former Mutya ng Dabaw 2017, former Binibining Sindangan 2023, events host, and of course, the pride of Barangay Kabanti and Davao City. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry MMD if I have to sing this right now. She is none other than Reina Kobayashi! Nabiling ni kanyang kagwapa!
Paulo, patada, oy.
Ay, mabuhay ug madayaw.
Mabuhay ug madayaw,
Sindangan.
sir.
Yes, I am so glad that even though you're quite busy, but still you have been given the ample time to join me.
Yes, of course.
Well,
I can't miss this for the world.
Yes, I couldn't say no for this.
Yeah, of course.
Yes. So first and foremost, how are you with your law school?
I'm a little, I'm a little stressed, but I'm carrying it, I think naman. Okay naman. It's a little bit stressful, but kaya naman.
Yeah. Pansin ako very public kayo, imong aura.
Yes.
But let's get into business with your humble beginnings. But first and foremost, for those who might ask, I don't know kung ay nangutana si Moana, pero what was your childhood dream?
My childhood dream, well, I always wanted to be a pilot talaga, sir. But I don't think it was for me kasi number one, yung mata ko medyo sira talaga siya. So that wasn't really for me. But yeah, I tried chemical engineering and then after that, I took up law school. So I think though pag bata, our dreams change from time to time. So I think I'm currently in the right path and I hope I'm able to achieve that dream, this new dream of mine.
Yes. So, I'm just intrigued kasi your father is a Japanese and very confusing kayo kay I don't know, makasabot baka kagano.
Gamay.
Pero how do you parang makig-storya with your mother?
Oh, sa akong mother, we speak in Bisaya. Kay Bisaya naman po akong mother. But my father, my biological father even then, so we speak in Japanese and ako ang current na father po, akong stepfather, we also speak in Japanese. So, I'm used to speaking in Japanese but not that fluently. Siguro kanang mga ang importante kay masabtan lang sa other person akong kasturya. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because nagdugay-dugay naman ka sa Kabantian if I'm not mistaken. So, ginamarites na ako kang Janzing Galvez, kang Hannah Mage, kayo mga taga-Kabantian man po.
Yeah.
But I'm more interested, when did you start having your career in the world of pageantry?
Maybe that was 11 years ago. Yeah, I started when I was 15 years old. So 11 years na talaga siya. I started 15 years old. Simple lang na parang there was a barangay pageant and of course we needed to have a representative. So there was no one else naman na available. So it was my turn. And then that was the first time that I started pageantry and there I met my handler. So Rodney, who is currently handling all of the pageants that I've also tried naman. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that was just how everything started. Just with me saying yes to that kind of opportunity to represent lang mo ang purok up until nag-progress na siya into big pageants.
Okay, can you trace back to the time when you were Mutya ng Dabaw 2017? At that time, you were the successor of Eliza Molitudor.
Yeah.
But how is that feeling that you are representing and becoming an ambassadress of Davao City at that time?
Well, it was actually a very life-changing opportunity because, well, for one, I was still young. I was 18 years old back then, and though I had an experience naman on how to handle people because I was into pageantry nga, but it was a different experience all throughout. Because honestly, that's when I was able to really meet kanang mga dignitaries, able to understand how Davao City works as a whole, and actually that experience paved the way for many more opportunities kasi it widened my perspective about life, about the world. That's when I learned to dream more, dream big. So yeah, it was a very heartwarming experience for me as well. 18 years old. I was also juggling my university life plus that. So but overall, I was able to meet new people. At the same time, I was able to culturally my love for Davao City. So it made me change, how I view pageantry. Na dili lang di ay siya for the glitz and the glam of the show. It's also about, honing the girls to become ambassadors of goodwill. And I think that's the best thing about pageantry in Davao. So katong mga mo join, charot. Kay magbutya ng Davao na di ay. Yeah, it's really a nice opportunity and a nice experience for the girls out there.
Yeah. I am also asked, because you have joined so many pageantries na halos some, as far as I know, mutya ng Karaskal pero wala ka na swerte at that time.
Same ni January niya.
Yeah. But I'm more interested that time because the place of my relatives,
Yeah, of
the
course.
Binibining Sindangan 2023. But how do you experience that you're representing, even though 18-ish hours ang travel from Dabaw to Sindangan? So what is the experience that you're participating in some nuances na mga activities within Sindangan and the rest of the areas na halos you've been through thick and thin na bisan pa you needed your presence na nakasalagyo nga lugar.
Yeah. Actually, katupod na experience, it's a different experience all throughout. Kay, honestly, when we first went there for the screening, nawala siya mi. Kaya nag-waze lang man mi. So, tanan mi, wala pa kaadtog Sindangan. So, katong somewhere ata, then diri mi dapit sa, not Bukidnon na way, diri sa Parang na way, dira na way, Maguindanao na area. So, dito minawala. And then medyo dulumbaya ang place.
Correct.
So, it was really kanang murag, hala, muna nangawala na yun mi. So, yeah, that was one of the difficulties, the first difficulty that we ever experienced when we, sa among Binibining Sindangan journey. But, despite all of that, I think naman na it became really fruitful in the end. Kay what we were really after during that time was, the experience of being there. It was a new experience as well. Plus, it was a different experience kay Zamboanga na magud siya na area.
Yes.
So we're used to here, diri na side, Agusan, kana, Karaskal, kana. But dito na side, dili jud kaayo dili kay common sa mua nga mag-appeal jud dito. So, yeah, that was a new experience for us. And at the same time for me, that was the time when I had my team again. So I had Rodney again. So there was a different kind of enthusiasm because we went to Sindangan with the old team that I had. So it was a different feeling all throughout. But yeah, generally all of that, the experience, the people that I'm with, all of that actually created, it paved the way for the success that I had in Sindangan. So with everything that happened naman, I'm sure na lahat ng yun nagbunga din, 'di ba? Since I was able to really fortunately be able to win the crown naman.
Yeah. So, how will the support of the municipal government of Sindangan, of course, under the time of Mayor Rosendo Labad-Labad with kay actually nakakuha naman ka sa prize sa kotse. Nagamit na nimo to.
Yeah, of course. I've been using it sa mga events, sa tanan.
Nice, oo.
Oo. Support-wise, I think they're very much supportive. You know, I've been in constant communication with Attorney Lara for one. Though actually, in terms of kanang mga, I'm not sure if you mean to say kanang mga further plans sa
yes.
pageantry.
Yeah.
And that I was not able to fully experience kay Sindangan because I think that was after I won Binibining Sindangan. That's when I decided to enter law school. So it was during that period. And if I can remember pa, before I was turning over my crown sa Sindangan for kay para kay John Nichi. I was also even having really a tough time sa akong schedule because I was already in law school. So though the support might not have been in the pageantry, the pageantry the way of things, but I felt the support especially sa ko ang plans, sa ko ang law school. Si Attorney Lara very ka-supportive, si Attorney Vera very ka-supportive jud kaayo siya sa ko kanang grabe ang schedule but gipili gud niya nga kanang dili mag-clash sa akong schedule. So yeah, they've always been supportive. Plus I also had Mommy December who was also one of our mommies back then. Oo, so siya man ang isa sa mga organizers. So we really kept in touch all throughout. And I was even back sa Zamboanga when I was already a law student. I served as a paralegal sa election sa iyang husband, kay Attorney Pete Zamora.
Yes.
So I think altogether it created, connections as well, and the support has been there all throughout naman.
That's nice. Grabe. Pero, your impression about the place, Sindangan, how was that, the actual, I don't know about I don't know sa Aqua, pero sa imo what is your,
that's
impression
a
about
very
that?
good question. It's, I think the impression, I was really amazed, kay, syempre, when you go there, it's a far-flung area. If you are from Dabaw, that is.
Yes.
So it's really far, as you've mentioned, 17 hours land trip. 18 hours land trip. But dagan mo kag maagian. And in the place na maagian nimo, some of them kay very ka-deserted, very ka na municipality
Yes.
style na. So when you step foot in Sindangan, it's a breath of fresh air kay dito gini mo makita ang progress, 'di ba? Makita kag maybe in our case, we were traveling there and it was the first time na nakita mi og Jollibee. Hala, nanay Jollibee mang inasal. That's in Sindangan.
Yes.
So it was as if you saw a paradise in the middle of a desert, something like that. So that's my impression of Sindangan, and that's what actually made me so drawn to Sindangan as well. Kay, I don't know, I was really drawn to the story nga nung in the middle of Zamboanga del Norte na nga naka-progressive na municipality. I was, if I join pageants, especially after my experience in Mutya ng Dabaw, I don't just really look at the, how the pageant is, but I really do my research. No, grabe gud akong research sa place. Say, for example, when I joined Karaskal, I did my research about the place, and that's the same thing that I did when I joined Sindangan. Kaya the curiosity is there. I've always wanted to be a candidate na I'm here not just because I'm for myself, but I'm here to represent the brand that is Binibining Sindangan. So that was what I did really. I did my research, how it came to be, the vision of the city, of the municipality, the vision of Mayor Dodoy back then, Dodoy Labadaba, Damgo 2025, all of the platforms, all of the projects they've been doing. I really did my research with regards to that. And that impression of mine, katong na-amaze jud ko, kay mura siya paradise in the middle of nowhere, that I think really led me to having that desire po to learn more about Sindangan.
May impression man po is marag parehas man sa ato adiri sa Dabaw.
Yeah, actually, no, in the middle of tas layo pa gid kaayo siya.
Yeah. Gani kay for those who are watching kay it's 1/3 of the 182 barangays katong sa diri sa Dabaw, but sa Sindangan it's 52.
Yeah.
Yes, I also did my research too actually. And also kay murag parehas man pud diri sa Dabaw katong monumento ni Rizal.
Yeah, they have that.
Yes, correct. And also, ang coastal area, parehas man po sa ato. Sa wala pa yung coastal road, dire sa Dabaw.
Yeah, nana sila dito daan. Yeah,
so, pero,
that's amazing.
Actually, baybayon man good coastal, shoreline actually.
Yes, plus katong ano nila, ang katong the cultural center,
Yes.
ang katong kuan, they even have the Olympic size na swimming pool.
Correct.
So I think it's a breath of fresh air for, currently we have been discussing about issues on corruption and all that, but you see a progressive municipality in the middle of Zamboanga del Norte, making waves, making headlines because of progress. So it's really amazing also to be part of that kind of brand put as a municipality in Sindangan.
Okay. A no holds barred question which I like to ask because there are some people who are from Sindangan are doubtful about how you won because likely if you have read the comments, most of them that they are not impressed with the performance that you had because you are not from Sindangan. But
Yeah.
how do you defend that, attorney?
Di naman. I've always believed that, you can't ever please everyone. Kahit san ka, even if you're already at the pinnacle, someone out there will always have something bad to say about you. And I think that's not because of you. I mean, I think that sometimes it's because of them as well. Though I fully understood naman sa Sindangan na sometimes when you have a pageant like as grand as that, no, sometimes it's difficult to understand na open siya na pageant. It's for everyone.
Yes.
So the best thing about that kasi I truly understood po ang ilahang na ay dili taga Sindangan, dili taga Sindangan ang nadaog. But the good thing about that as well, kay I was really close to Liza Ruiz, Binibining Sindangan Kalikasan during that time. She was a representative of Sindangan during my time. Siya si Binibining, she represented Sindangan when she joined Binibining Sindangan. And so, honestly, hearing about all of those comments, medyo ma-fold lang pod ang noise because of how the Sindangan representative herself treated me. Hi, Binibining Liza. And also she's currently, I think, Binibining Zamboanga.
Yeah.
Diba? She'll be...
Zamboanga world.
Yes, of course. So, kato, all throughout that experience, Liza's been with me. Liza's been very gracious, very graceful, always saying thank you for all of the memories that we've shared. And that in itself, I thought kasi Liza represented the Sindanganos during that time because she's the epitome of Sindangan in that pageant. So when we joined or when we were always communicating with each other, I felt her love. So yeah, yun, di ko na siya naisip. And at the same time, di ko din siya binasa kasi when I won, I always knew na talagang may masasabi talaga. Even nung nanalo si Catriona, di ba, merong something.
Yeah.
So, how much more kita nga, kinsa raman tao. So, yeah, that's the
It's
thing.
highly debatable.
Yeah.
But anyway, we will turn over with your career sa hosting, I believe. So, I think after sa Mutya ng Dabaw, you've been an events host already. But I think, how was that experience being with the organizers whenever you're being invited to host the event, especially the pageantries that you sometimes, I don't know if na pageant na imong host outside of your jurisdiction.
Oh yeah. It's really fun, as a candidate or as someone naman na pageant enthusiast talaga. I've always loved pageantry. I've been a candidate. I've even tried being part of the production team before.
Yes.
It's also a different feeling when you're a host kasi of course you're expected to be professional. You're expected to lead, the crowd, but you're expected to be just in the background kasi syempre it's for the candidates. And the best thing, as you've mentioned about all of that, is when you get to experience, the feeling of working with yung mga organizers, yung mga stage managers, yung mga stage mamas, as we've always called them. And I think yun yung maganda talaga. It makes working, it makes the, the stress of work really easier kasi andyan sila. And at the same time, it gives you a different perspective sa pageant talaga. Kasi as I've mentioned, it's a different feeling when you're a host. And it's also different when you're a candidate. So, I love, as much as possible, I love being a host kasi I'm able to see girls shine on stage. But at the same time, it also allows me to shine as well, bring my own personality to the show. Kaya, yun, I've always enjoyed hosting.
Yeah. There is a question that I'd like to ask, heart to heart. Are you still going to join some other pageants, or likely you would like to retire at that instant whenever they will ask you to join another pageant again, or an even bigger pageantry like the Miss Universe?
The way I see it now, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources. So I think Binibining Sindangan was the last feat for me. That is for now, ha? But of course, I'm not closing my doors naman to pageantry. I've always had a soft spot for pageantry because, as I've mentioned, it's where I grew. It's where I learned to dream. And so eventually, I'm sure that there will be opportunities out there. But I won't be closing any doors for pageantry. But as of now, the way I see it, with my schedule and even with the opportunities coming my way, I don't see joining another pageant as part of my bucket list pa. But who knows, diba? Who knows, yeah.
Yeah. Ano yan? Was there a time na even up to now, na may special someone sa imong life?
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know, uyaba, nabay na mo, uyab ko, what? Pero, unsay feeling na kung naipaghanga sa imuha, or likely, kung itunol ang iyang paigugma para sa imuha?
Yeah, I've always felt kind of flattering magyud even sa pageantry na magyud tay uban na mga kanang mga inspired sa tong story. We meet people na ganahan the way we handle things, even sa hosting. And I've always been appreciative of all of those things na kanang mga paghanga or kana, because I think one way or another it speaks about how I inspired people, diba? So, kato, flattering food siya, diba? Sige, sa na ba siguro?
Oo. Nabasahan ako sa imong caption sa shared post na Supreme Court about a guy na katong sa marag issue case for marag sa, I don't know, pero it's all about love ba ya?
I think na-share ata nako na kay
I read it.
na ay mga obiter dictum ang mga justices na kanang about sa love. I mean, it's a good read as well, kanang mga decisions sa Supreme Court na ay mga other mga quotable quotes tong mga justices.
Mga hugot.
Yes. So it's fun to read as well. And even say if you're trying to read ka ng mga psychological incapacity cases, mga annulment cases na maabot sa Supreme Court, it's a fun read jud all throughout. Kay dagan kag at the same aside sa maka-learn ka, at the same time na po kay mga ma-pick up na mga quotable quotes from the justices themselves. So yeah, I think that it's nice, but it's a good read.
Yeah. Murag ambot lang if you are willing to settle down pa after your law school.
Hopefully naman, dyan naman talaga tayo papunta lahat. Of course, we'd want to settle, but for now, I'm still in the part of my life na I've actually discussed this with my queen sister Jan Marine. We're still in that part of our life where we are, trying to build pa, and at the same time we're reaping what we've sowed over the years. So yeah, of course that's part of our goal someday, but not now, maybe.
Okay. Well, Binibining Sindangan, I will not call you Reina because naanad naman kong tawag sa imo kag Binibining Sindangan. So I think out of all of the sister candidates that you have been resonated throughout your pageantries, from Mutya ng Dabaw to Mutya ng Karaskal, or yes, ng Karaskal rather, and Binibining Sindangan, to whom you're closest with?
Oh, definitely my queen sister Jan Marine. Yeah, and that I think is because we share the same story naman na and we were let me clarify that. First, we were really close sa Karaskal. Kay roommates me. And dili lang siya roommate na in a room, but we are, we share the same bed sa Karaskal. So, that's where everything started talaga. Plus, we're into hosting. So, we've hosted events together, and at the same time, we started together, and we share the same, same dreams. And at the same time, halos ka-age lang pod me. So, she's really my closest. It has always been her. And though I also have other sisters naman in the team. For one, I have Abigail Balili. Yeah, I also like her. Yuan Preglo. So, those are my babies na. Kasi I've started pageantry, as I've mentioned, 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
So, usually ang mga kasabayan ako, nag-graduate na, nanganak na.
Yeah.
Anak. Kami na lang ni Jan Marin ang nagasabay. So, kami na lang ang close dyan. But, as of now, the queens right now, I'm pretty close to them because I've tried to mentor them siguro as they were joining.
Yeah. How about during your time sa Mutya ng Dabaw 2017, to whom you're closest with?
Closest with, I think siguro sa top 5 na girls, kami yun. Si Carly, si Claire, we even have Marjorie Ormido and Stephanie Passion. So I was always close with them. Kaya dagan namig events, so kasabay-sabay lang po jud ni. So yeah, we were really close back then po sa mga year.
Okay. Let's do a little game which is called One Word, because I would like to share some things and personalities that I have in mind that you would describe them in one word.
Okay.
You're ready, Reina?
Alright.
Binibining Sindangan.
Bring it on.
Bring it on, sige. So, let's go on first with some things. The most hated subject that you had during your high school.
Most hated. Teka. Maybe history? Yeah. I'm not a fan of history.
Especially, you don't want to go back to the past na
Yeah.
nasakitan ka. Charet!
Grabe naman siya. Hindi naman. Kapuyan lang koog ka ng understand.
Oo. Okay. Next one. The most hated food that you ate.
Food. Wait. Saan ba ang food na ko na? Foodie manggod ko, so wala kay ko'y hate. Ay, dili ko ganag, one word, no? I hate sour food. Kanang ano, dili. Kanang nay vinegar, all that. I hate sour food, John.
Basta hindi ka ganahan kay acidic.
Yeah, for ang lasa pod mismo, di ko ganahag kalamansi, di ko ganahag suka. Yeah, that's one thing.
Hindi ka ganahan toyo mansigya.
Yeah, dili ko ganahan na.
Okay. Next one. The farthest place that you had traveled and you would like to visit again.
Of course, Sindangan. Always Sindangan. Layo. Layo talaga.
Yeah. The place of my relatives.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. The favorite sister candidate that you would like to bond again.
Again. If I choose John Marin, sige lang magud mig bonding. Maybe Abigail, because I want to personally congratulate her for winning Sindangan this year. Yeah, so last year rather. So yeah, maybe her.
Yeah. Murag tulod taga Dabaw region ang nahimong title holder sa Binibining Sindangan.
Plus we're from the same team,
Yes.
Rodney's team. So yeah.
Okay. Next one is the most embarrassing moment that you had felt.
I don't know, maybe one unforgettable embarrassing moment. Katong preschool ko, my preschool graduation. Yeah, I slipped on my graduation day. Yeah, so maybe that wasn't really that embarrassing, but that was the first most embarrassing I've ever felt.
Wow.
So that's why it's something that I can't forget.
Okay. An organizer that you're closest with.
Wait, dagan one.
Oh, very big.
Pwede, can I mention everyone?
Yes, please.
Of
More
course.
than one.
Of course, I have Sir A, Sir Arnold Alvarez. Hi, Sir A. You know, Sir A has always been very supportive. Siya jud ang first na nito sa kuha, for the first who believed in me, the first who gave me the opportunity to host. So we have Sir A, and of course we also have Sir Harold Kibete, of course, was always been really supportive of me and has always, been my go-to person pag na ako'y events. So, and of course, na po yung mga uban, Napod. Of course, si Sir Dan, I've also tried working with Sir Dan Salvania before.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are my topics.
Let's go on to some personalities.
Mhm.
Although I am not sure if you would know those people that I had in mind na wala
One word pala, no?
One
Sorry.
word. Okay lang. One word. Yun. Okay.
Alright,
So anyway,
go.
So likely, here's the first one. The Pag-asa ng Dabaw 1996, December Gay Carrion.
Oh, mommy. Mother. She's my mother.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nagkita naman ni last year.
Really?
During Kadayawan. Oh,
Yeah, she's such an amazing person.
Tangkad kayo.
Oo, gapa, walang kupas. And at the same time, she's very smart. You know, when I was in Sindangan, as I've mentioned, I've been researching about Sindangan. But of course, when we do a research pod about Sindangan, dili siya in-depth, di ba? Kay, ang makita lang ni mo katong nasa internet. Of course, I've always wanted to ask someone na dito sa Sindangan, unsa gyud di ay, unsa gyud ka tinuod di akong ipang research. And she was my resource person jud si Mami Des, si Mami Gay. So, yeah, and I think isa po na sa mga issues na na-throw kay basig daluto daw kay close daw kay ko sa organizer. But you know, I've always, treated Mami December as the mom, and she's always played a big part of my life yun, even now.
Nice. Next one. Your fellow host, Susan Escasinas.
I'm not familiar. So,
Susan Peralta. Si Sin Sansu.
ay! Oh my gosh. Energy. One word. Grabe.
Yeah.
I mean, you were there, di ba?
Correct.
That was a brand new experience for me. Katong last.
Yes,
the past of
December.
Fiesta. Yes. Grabe ang energy niya. Hindi
Yes.
ko kinaya.
Yeah.
Or at least, I've learned a lot from her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, I really know her because ABS-Ds pa siya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Grabe
I really know
energy.
her.
Yeah,
Since
I really love her. Grabe ang iyahang vibe.
So that's her real name, Susan Escasinas.
Kasinas pala.
Oh,
Sinsanso lang, wag na siya sa kuaba.
Yeah. Okay, next one is Elton Ladd.
Ooh, Elton Ladd. Idol. Certainly my idol. My mentor. Very, such an amazing host and so humble as well. Elton is one of the most amazing hosts that we have here in Mindanao. But he keeps himself so grounded na kahit na ang rami niya ng achievements as a host, he always ensures that he can share what he knows to people. So yeah, full hands down. Idol dyan ako na si Elton.
Yes. Your predecessor, Mutya ng Dabaw 2016, Eliza Molly Teodoro.
Ooh, grabe. She is so faithful gid siya. Grabe ang yung faith ni Ate Molly. She's always been the type to bring people to God. And I know right now she's happy where she is with her family, centered in God. So I'm so happy and I'm so proud of the person she's become right now.
Next, Jasper Magoncia from Kabantian.
Kisa man na.
Broadcaster sa XFM, Dabaw.
Oh, I'm sure nag-meet me pero I'm bad with names.
Oo. Pero if you would describe him in one word.
Siguro he's a broadcaster, so maybe he is what can I say, brave, pag mga journalist yun, grabe ang strength, ang bravery. It takes a whole lot of strength and courage to bring out news dito nga out there na which might not be pleasant to the ears of everyone. So I think that's one thing for a broadcaster, bravery.
Yeah.
So unta mag-meet na ta, sir.
Yeah. Tanaw gyud siya kaya kaubanan na mo na sa buhat sa media. Next, Barangay Captain of Kabantian, Nilo Cabiles.
Oh, Cap is a good mentor. Tong youth pa ko dito po nag-start sa Kabantian. That's where I built my confidence. And he has always had a thing for youth leaders. Gusto gyud na niya ihon ang mga youth leaders sa barangay kay he always sees the youth as kanang at the same time he always sees potential in the youth. So I'm very happy to be under his leadership.
Next is Councilor Cheche Hustol.
Si Counselor. Also, ano pod siya? She is a very good politician, jud ako maingon. Kay at the same time pod no si Counselor dahil pod siya madaulan.
Yeah.
No, and I've had first-hand experience working for her, so I think that she is where she is right now because she deserves it, and she's a very good politician as well and a very good person at best.
Next is the former Mutya ng Dabaw 2009 Attorney Resi Rizada Nolasco.
Diyos ko, the GOAT. Charot. Siya talaga. Greatest of all time, Attorney Resi. You know, even before I started law school, I've always looked up to her. She has always been my idol in pageantry. If pangutanon jud ko kinsa gyud imong gusto mahitabo na maging mutya or unsa ba, who is your idol sa tanang mga mutya, it has always been Attorney Resi, no? Because I think aside from her intelligence, aside from her memory na grabe, aside from being such a good mentor, I think it's also her humility, no? She has achieved so many things as a host, as a beauty queen, even as a lawyer right now. Congratulations di ay no sa sa bagong ruling sa Supreme Court sa MR. Congratulations to the entire Torion law firm. But even with all of those things, she's always remained humble. And she's also my professor right now. So
Yes.
kailangan mag-aral ng mabuti, sis. Charot.
Got it. Since you've mentioned the person, I would like you to describe Attorney Israelito Bobet Torion,
Oh.
the Dean of JMCFI College of Law.
Yeah, so GOAT naman si AD. So siya siguro ang, well, one of the luminaries and one of the best legal minds I've ever seen, Jod. You know, as a first year student sa law school, I've always looked up to how he presents his arguments, no. Idol kin ako si Dean, and also his strength, you know, to push for the clients, to push for ang kuan siyang clients, ang well-being sa iyang clients. That's one thing that law students and even lawyers alike should also emulate, Jude.
I don't know if I could describe the person with a 19-letter name kay basin ma-persona non grata ko diri sa ilang lugar. The former Miss Philippines Earth Air 2024, Feliz Clariani Thea Solomon Resentes.
Oh, Feliz. Well, Feliz has been... Teka, ano ba yung mga namin ni Feliz? Kasi si Feliz joined Binibining Sindangan before me. So siguro one thing or one word that I would use to describe her, she's paano ba? Anong word? Word talaga dapat, no? She's deserving of everything she has right now. Kasi we saw how hard she worked for everything. And that's why I think she deserves everything she has right now. All of her success, everything.
Next one, our favorite woman of the momentum. Our Philippine Vice President Sara Duterte.
Oh, she's feisty. No, she's a kind of woman who doesn't back down, no? Dili siya magpalupig. And she's the eagle. You know, in Davao City natay eagle, and we really see her as that. She remains composed even with all of those, you know, noise going on in the background. So, yeah, that's the good leader that we would really need.
Next one is Harold Kibete.
Oh, si Derek. Si Derek is karon kay medyo man si Derek, gwapa kay na siya sa iyang Facebook karon si Derek. But si Derek siguro he's such an amazing director yun. Kasi he allows you to shine on your own.
Correct.
And at the same time, he allows you kasi to give, he brings a good show, but he allows you to bring your flavor to his shows. That's why I really love working for Derek.
Yeah. The current OIC now of the City Tourism Operations Office, Director Willinito Tormes Jr.
Just ko, he's very creative. Such a creative mind. I've always listened to all of the songs of syempre, for events dito sa Davao City, we will always hear his songs. And it takes such creative mind to be able to compose such great works. So I would have to say that he has one of the best and the most creative mind here in Davao, and we're very lucky to have him as our OIC. Congrats, Sir Will.
The Binibining Sindangan 2025, Abigail de la Serna Badili.
Ano ba, tapos ko na yung deserving. She's gifted, she's gifted, so talented. And as I've always told my team, kasi same team kami, even before we have crowned Nietzsche, I knew she will win Binibining Sindangan.
Yeah.
The moment she stepped in my car, dun sa car ko, alam ko na talaga na she will win. Why? Because she has this humble aura na parang chill lang. And I think that's what Sindangan is after talaga. They're looking for a queen with a humble aura and an aura that speaks, na parang emanating yung aura nila, na parang it's commanding, but at the same time it remains calm and humble. So yun yung hinahanap ng Sindangan, kasi the way I've seen how they conducted the shows in the past. That's why I was really able to say that Abigail is gonna win this year.
Yeah. I think my prediction is correct
Yes.
because I have made the hashtag Binibining Sindangan.
Oh, Binibining.
Binibining Sindangan.
That's witty.
Yeah. Ako nagpausan. Anyway, next one. Our tatay, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
One word, he is strong and a visionary. I would have to say. I mean, though we are actually sad what's happening sa iyahan, no? But of course, we remain hopeful, no, that the rule of law will prevail.
Yes.
And that at the end of the day, justice will be served talaga. I mean, many are saying that na syempre we're talking about justice as well sa katong mga victims for extrajudicial killing. So we hope that the ICC will look into matters in a just way, and allow justice to prevail in a way that they see the means or the ends that was supposed to be to happen because of what he did. So yeah, let's remain hopeful and prayerful for him.
Next is Heart Justin Celo.
Ooh, see, Heart. I wasn't really into. I didn't really have that much conversation with her. But I heard from her because of my team then. And I think she's really beautiful though. I would have to say that she's beautiful. She's also smart. Kasi parang naging candidate siya ni Jomer, such a good friend of mine.
Jomerio Kempacardo.
Yes, so yeah, I think she's beautiful, but yun lang, hanggang dun lang kasi hindi ko siya nakilala talaga. I did not have the opportunity and the chance to really speak with her one-on-one and stuff like that. So, but based off of her performances and the way she presents herself, so I would have to say she's very beautiful and she's very intelligent.
Yeah. Ito kabantian man good siya.
Yeah. I heard.
Hi Heart, I hope you're watching and laban lang, bahala gyud. Di na lang nato ihisgot unsa to, pero kabalon na unsa yung nahita ko sa iya. Okay, next one, second to the last, I believe, my personal favorite, Pauline Amelinx.
Oh, Pauline, I think, is our next Miss Universe. Hopefully, she will be. Yeah, she's a strong person as well. She's been through a lot. The bashing, even the thoughts going on in her head that she was joining Miss Universe Philippines. But she remained strong. She kept a following for herself, and at the same time, ensured that her advocacy remains there even if she does not have the crown. So I'm really hopeful, and I have such great hopes that she will make it as our next representative for Miss Universe.
I will be waiting for
Yeah.
2029 because she said ask if she will join Miss Universe Philippines. Her answer is she asked me again in 5 years. My God, dugay pa ni pero sige
Yeah,
lang.
we'll wait for her. There is a crown for her talaga.
And of course, last but far from least, Kadangpan Carlo Dalier, describe me in one.
Persistent, I would have to say. Grabe. How many times did I have to reschedule? 3 times.
Yeah.
Grabe. And very understanding as well. You know, I've always, when I was still in Sindangan, I've already heard of of your page because, of course, you were also, I think you were also doing a little bit of, I'm not sure if you did that during our time. Did you?
Yeah, I think I was monitoring, I think.
Or I think that was during my reign. So I've already heard of your page back then. And you know, when you said you knew a lot about Sindangan, na-amaze na ako doon pa lang. And at the same time, I'm really amazed at what you do. You know, you promote that you promote tourism. At the same time, you help local governments to make sure that there's easy promotion for them. So that's really a good thing. And the content, I'm sure it's very difficult to think of contents, but you remain there because of your passion for what you're doing. And that's one thing that I really am in awe of you. And at the same time, syempre yung persistence mo kasi yun na nga, when you think that something is worth a story is worth telling, you really insist on making sure that it's out there. So, yeah, that's a good thing talaga about Kadangpan.
Yeah, thank you. Well, that's about it for our one word. And I think this will never be the last because
Yeah.
makita naman po ta
Sa mga events, yes.
But of course, as before we let you go, I want you to give your ample time to give a message of gratitude to those who have supported you, to those who had made you the darling of the night in the world of pageantry, as well as those in law school during your reign sa Mutya ng Dabaw, and also mga
Parang
events.
marami.
Yeah. Please do. And also the sponsors of your aesthetic clinics, if you have any, please do.
Yeah. Of course. So once again, I would like to thank everyone who believed in me. You know, I've been in pageantry for almost 10 years now, for more than 10 years now. I've been in the events industry for at least 3 to 4 years now, and I would have to say that I've had the best experiences of my life. And that's because many people believed in me. To all of those people who believed in me, to my glam team, to all of the event organizers I've paired with, to all of the stage partners I've had with, to all of my sponsors. You know, I've always been so grateful to all of you guys for giving me the love and the support. I will never be wherever I am right now if it weren't for you. So all of the things I've decided to pursue, all of the dreams that have transpired, all of the dreams that are, that we are seeing fruition right now, it's because you guys were there since day one, and I can never ever forget the love and the support that you have given me. So I will continue my passion for hosting, my passion for pageantry in a way that I remain as a mentor to all of our new queens. But at the same time, I will remain steadfast in my dreams and hopes that one day, all of these people who believed in me will also be proud of me. So, yun.
How about the sponsors of your during the time of your Binibining Sindangan?
Yeah, of course.
Mutya ng Dabaw and some other things that I am not sure of how many aesthetic clinics, the products that you have endorsed.
Yeah.
Please do.
Oh, of course. For aesthetic clinics, you have Pro Aesthetics. I've always been so grateful, Doc Sharon. Dagan king salamat, Doc Sharon, for always helping me with my skin concerns. I also have, of course, for my wardrobe, we have the same time sa Team Rodney, we also have Sir Neil, Patrick Jimlani. Sir Neil, dagan king salamat for always supporting me sa ko ang mga needs. Of course, we have Team Rodney. Team Rodney, grabe. I would also like to thank my handlers sa Congressional Time, kay Lori Ann Paras. Dang, thank you kaayo sa imong support. Kay Sir Carlo Flores, Sir, thank you kaayo. My utmost appreciation to all of you for allowing me to wear your beautiful works of art. And of course, saan pa ba? Doc Chad Fabular. Doc, salamat kaayo, Doc, sa imong artwork. You know, I've always been so grateful to you. And to everyone who supported me, to you, thank you so much for always making sure that whenever we have events, no, dili jud mo kalimtan na mag-say hi. And I really appreciate that because, it says something about me making an impact in the lives of others. in a way that, you know, people don't just forget me, even if it's my reign has been over ilang years na. But yeah, I'm just so grateful for everyone.
Yes. And right before we end, I think I have to read this something for the appreciation that
Sige,
at least
let's
you
go.
had the although you've been wanted to have that interview, but almost is getting rescheduled kay na kay mga butang nga di na tumalikayan. So likely I will read the certificate of appreciation.
Wow.
And this is certificate of appreciation is hereby given to, of course, Reina Kobayashi, Binibining Sindangan 2023, and Mutya ng Dabaw 2017 for the invaluable and heartfelt contribution given by sharing of stories and experiences during the Kadangpan Digital's one-on-one heart-to-heart interview program. Given this very day, the release of the broadcast Valentine's Day, February 14, 2026. Here at meeting grounds in Bonifacio Street, Dabaw City. So here you go.
Thank you so much. More power to Kadangpan Digital.
Yes, of course, we'll get to have her again, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to give the ample time na punta dili dog show ning ato ang ano.
Yeah.
Ako nang invitawan sab si Abigail.
Yeah.
Kay duha ka binibining sindangan.
Sure do.
Of course, I would like to personally give my regards to, of course, Abigail Balili, Navia Serena.
Hi.
So nag-regards sa imo.
Hi, Abby.
Hello.
Congrats.
Yes. Ug pasalamatan sad nato ang atong venue na gigamit karon.
Yes,
Of course,
thank you.
It's
Meeting
Grounds
grounds.
Cafe. So it's the second floor meeting building. Makita ninyo diri sa Bonifacio Street, Dabaw City. So, yan. Dugay naman kayo na akong ano. So, I'll taste this para for taste check.
Taste check.
Lamig. Good.
Very
And
good.
that is right. That's about it for our one-on-one heart-to-heart interview. Ini ang inyong ubas nga lang, gadang inyong kadampan, Carlo Dolier from Dabaw, who have relatives from Sindangan, together with engineer Reina Kobayashi, the former Binibining Sindangan 2023, and Mutya ng Dabaw 2017. And I hope she will be a lawyer soon.
Hopefully.
Daghang kayo salamat ug maayo nga kanilang kanang amping permente. Once again, mabuhay
Madayaw.